Welcome to more IFC. It is what it is. There are three ways to do this stuff. There are three ways to do. I'm going to break it down in a simple. I'm going to give you all the details that you need in achieving this beautiful stuff. You know how I explain my things. I go details to make it easy. Give you the tips, the tricks that will help you to achieve the best results. What to do and what not to do. What's not going to help you and what will help you. You know how I explain my stuff. So if you're new to the channel, do want to subscribe, like and share and comment, and tell a friend about Mura FC. I post videos every Wednesdays and Saturday. New tutorial, new style every Wednesdays and Saturday. So without wasting much time, so let's get started. You need your measurement. This is the wrong side. You need your measurement, or your measurement that you need to adjust your measurement. So the chest measurement 30, the length 26, shoulder 14, and the sleeve length 8. This is not an elderly person, but I want to explain both of them for you to understand. I measure 3.5. This part is 3.5. For an elderly person, you can still mark 3.5 over there. You can still maintain this 3.5, or you can make it 4 inches. So this will be my starting line. The line that I just made is going to be my starting line. The 3.5 that I made, the mark that I made, that are going to be my starting line. So there I'm going to divide my bust or my chest into 4, and that will give me 7.5 plus my sewing allowance. We are familiar with all this kind of stuff. So this is the chest divided by 4, and that will give me 7.5. Then you're gonna add your sewing allowance to it, and this is my 1.5. So I'm marking 3.5. This 3.5. This 3.5. So I'm going to fold my 3.5 inches. So there I'm going to check my measurement. My bars divided by 4 plus my sewing allowance. I'm going to iron it to get a middle line. Iron it to get a line there. That line is important. That line is going to serve you as a guide. Do you understand? So do as I do. There you go. So I'm checking my So you check your measurement plus your sewing allowance. So we open it this way. We're going to have a line over here. So we're going to sew from the top to the bottom. There's a way of doing this. You can sew from the top to the bottom, or you stitch it with your hand. I'm going to show you the second method. So it will go to another different fabric from here, and I'll show you the second method. So this is my second method over here. The first one, you can sew, you can stitch from the top to the bottom, and this method, this one, like I said, you can stitch from the top to the bottom, and this one you can just use your pin and thread to sew it. I prefer this one more than the first one. I prefer this one more than you sew from the top to the bottom. Do you understand? Sometimes some fabric are not good. You're going to sew from the top to the bottom, and you're going to leave a pointed dotted line over there. Do you understand? But when you do it this way, you get the best results. I know you help you feeling it. If you like, you can sew from the top to the bottom. You can go through the line. You sew from the top to the bottom. After that, you're going to remove the thread. It's a waste of time. Yeah, removing the thread is a waste of time. So I'm doing this both for you to see. So this one, I prefer this one than the first one, but I'm going to go by the first one for you to see what I was talking about. Do you understand? I would have used this tutorial for this one, but I want to show you something so that you prefer using this one instead of the first one. So when you have it this way, it's going to see that everything is perfect. Then you iron it. Have you seen? Then you fold it into 2. You make a notch. You make sure you make a dot over here. You just tie it up over that place. If that place is not tied up, you're not going to get it right. So you need to tie it up at the tip of it. I'm just tying it up for that part to hold it. Then you fold into 2. You get the center of it. So let's move on to the other fabric. because that's what I'm going to. This one was just to tell you that I prefer this one than the one that we are working on it right now. So with this, it's easy to remove the thread. With this, it's very easy to remove the thread. You can see that part has hold up. For this, is kind of very easy. You just have to grab one side and just pull it, and all the thread will come outside. Do you understand? But the other one, it takes time to do that, and you're gonna waste your time. And sometimes, like I said, some fabric are not good. You sew on top, you remove the thread, it gives you a line, you know. It's kind of not, it's not going to look professional. So obviously we are done with that. So this is the one. This one I stitch from the top to the bottom. I stitch from the top to the bottom. So making a notch, I'm going to follow the same procedure. Then this dot I have to match with the center line here. To understand, to get the accurate divide, we're going to divide it into two. You know, we are dividing into two. If you are not if care is not taken, you're going to move all of them to one side. Do you understand? You're going to move all of them to one side, so you have to be very careful. The center line have to match with the center stitching that we did, you know. So you just have to use your hand to be feeling it. You let the line that you see in between matches each other. You divide that part into two. You can see how smooth that part is. I stitched this one, I didn't hem it, you know. Like I said, I don't prefer this one, I prefer hemming it. You know, it's not that you're gonna remove the thread, it's a waste of time. You're gonna take your time. This part will take your time, you know, to eat your time. And there are two ways of dealing with this part. I'm just trying to use this one, use the blade to just, there are two ways. You just have to be pulling it out a little bit with the pin. If you're not good with the blade, so after this, you're gonna see that we're gonna have some small thread over there. You know, it's not time that we're going to remove all this kind of thread. You know, trying to remove all this thread, you know, is a waste of time. Do you understand? It's a waste of time. So I prefer you use your thread, use your hand to sew that part. Do you understand? After that, you move on. Do you understand? So I'm doing this to show you something here, so that you won't do this stuff. You can do it this way. So we fold it back. I'm just trying to remove all the thread from there. So we have it this way. So now we're gonna shift a little bit one side. First you shift like 0.2 or 0.1. You shift one side first, you know. So after you shift one side, then you find out that the space that you want to leave is okay for you. You just leave it like that. Just leave it like that. Do you understand? But if the space there is kind of small for you, you just have to shift the other side as well. You shift one side, then you find out that space left is okay. You just have to leave it like that. And if it's not okay, you just have to shift the other side so that you get accurate, everything be okay for you. So I'm checking in between and see that the space that I have is okay for me. The space I have in between is okay for me. I'll show you something. When I stitch on the fabric, something happened. I wanted to show you this part so that you can choose this one. So you're gonna measure in between Then you cut your white fabric. It's going to depend on the style that you want. You want to use ash, you want to use red, you want to use black, you want to use if you are using gold, you put white or black there. If you are using a white fabric, you want to use a white fabric for this design, then you put black or blue or gold in between there. So it's not necessary that you need to grab an ash color. You can blend it with any color that you want. You can choose any color that you want, but you're going to go with the same style. Do you understand? This is gonna be where the bottom is gonna fall on it. You just have to fold into two, and you check the space. If the space that you're gonna sew is okay for you, then you cut. Do you understand? So you're gonna fold into two, then you sew this part. So after you sew this part, you fold this one also to you sew this part. We're gonna put the white inside. But before putting, we need to measure in between here. Make sure the white that you put have to fall exactly inside. Just leave it a little bit of space. You can see we have a space, a little bit space here, so that it give it a space to fall exactly inside, just like that. You can see how beautiful it is. If you look at it closely, you can see at the tip of it. There's some lines over there. That is the joining, that is sewing. You see, like I said, some fabric are not good. So when you sew on top and you remove your thread, and you're going to see that you're going to leave a line over there. So this is our hemming gum. I'm going to use my hemming gum to hold this part. The bottom is important. That's why I didn't go through, like, I don't put hemming down from the top to the bottom. It's because we're going to fold the bottom, and also we're going to cut the neck, and at the also part we have to put the bottoms over there, so it's going to hold that part up. Do you understand? So you can't just put an hemming down from the top to the bottom. Just put it in the middle and it's going to be okay. So we fold into two. So after that, you just have to fold it into two. Then you check your measurement. You put the back there. The back is always longer than the front. So you put it there. Then you cut your neck, your armhole, everything. So we are back in square one. To understand, like we are back in square one. When you're gonna fold your fabric to two, you check your bars divided by 4 plus your sewing allowance. I've checked it, and I've sewed this part. As you can see, I have 1 inch. It's exactly 1 inch. So I'm gonna open the seam in between and iron it. Charlie, give me a thumbs up, like, share, comment, tell a friend to tell a friend about Morai FC. If you want to say hi to me, follow me on my Facebook. It's still Morai FC. TikTok is Morai FC. Instagram, everywhere is Morai FC. The same name everywhere you go. The same name Morai FC everywhere you go. If you want to say hi to me, I have my WhatsApp number on my Facebook page, Morai FC. I have my WhatsApp number over there. You can still say hi to me. Want to chat with me? You want me to add you into my group? Where some people can send me some style to tell me that, hey, sir, what do you think about this style? Can you, some people also will show something and they will show it to me, that put it on a group and asking people that, hey, what is the mistake in the style that I did? Any comment? Any correction? This is what is going on in my group. We correct each other, we support each other. So people also can ask, hey, this measurement of a kid, I don't know the measurement. Can anybody help me out with the measurement of this kid, measurement of this person? This one is always going down on my WhatsApp group. So if you want to join this and get these opportunities, you have to follow me on Facebook. more IFC and say you're gonna see my WhatsApp number over there and just link me up, then I'll add you to my group. So it is what it is, more IFC. So like I said, from here it's like we're back in square one. You know, the back is longer than the front. You cut your neck, shoulder sloped, your armhole. I'm gonna go fast here. If you wanna learn how to cut the senator top, I'm gonna leave the link in the description box below. Do it and check it out and learn how to cut the senator top. Well explained, nothing is hidden, nothing is taken out. To break it down, you know how I break things down, you know. Smash it down a little bit, digest this guide, digest this for you to understand everything. Easy, simple. More IFC, it is what it is. So give me a thumbs up, like, tell a friend about More IFC. Invite people, tell your friends, hey, we have a channel called More IFC. That guy, that boss. It is what it is. So you can see we have something like this. This is the wrong side of it. This is how the wrong side is going to be. So yeah, there's no going to, like, we're going to cut and we join and stuff. So we're going to put some hemming gum also over here. You can see that my hemming gum, I'm dividing it into two. Yeah, I have to divide it into two because just a small holding that I want at that part. I can leave it like that, you know, I can leave it like that, but I just want it to have some small holding to something, to understand. It's better to teach you the right thing than to teach you the wrong thing, you know. I don't want to do my tutorial where you watch and still many things is being hidden. Why am I teaching if many things are going to be hidden? Why am I teaching if I want to hide a lot of stuff for you for not getting what is going on? Do you understand? So if you watch my tutorial, you can see that I go details for you guys. It is what it is, right? That is why Mora FC is here for you guys. So tell a friend about Mora FC. It is what it is. So here I'm supposed to sew at the tip of it here, you know. I would have done that one, but I just want to show you, to understand. Just have to join that part also, and I'll go and do that. And subscribe, like, share, tell a friend to tell. I post videos every Wednesdays and Saturday. New tutorial, new styles, new tutorial, new things every Wednesdays and Saturday. So please give me a thumbs up, comment. Your thumbs up, your comment, your sharing, that's what motivates me, you know. It keeps me going on. So boost me. Is it boost me or boost me? Boost me or boost me? Whatever. Just do that so that it boosts me, you know. To keep going, to keep teaching you guys, to understand. So give me a thumbs up, comment, share. Yeah, benefit, let other people benefit, you know. So after sewing at that part, you need to flip it, you know. You need to flip it to the right side. So you put it there like this. You have to check the length supposed to be the same, the distance supposed to be the same, the length and distance have to be the same to get it perfectly done, to understand. So you need to check the measurement. You can divide into two. You can make 1 inch here and 1 inch over here, 1/4 here and 1/4 over here, so the white will be the center. The white will be the center of it, to understand. So you just have to check. Then you fold. You can see how I'm taking my time here to get it right. So after that, I cut. I'm going to use it to cut the rest. So when you sew, you can see to hold this part, to hold that part, you make sure you top stitch on that part so that you hold that part for you guys to understand. So we're going to do the same thing here. Like I said, the distance have to be the same. If you want the distance to be 1 inch or 1.5 inch or 2 inch, here we go. So let's deal with it. So after top stitching, just have to trim this part at the edges. Just have to trim this part off. So when you put it on this like this, put this one on this, and you put it on this one like this, you're gonna have something else. So we're gonna top stitch, make a dotted top stitch, just a small dot. Just some dotted to hold it down. So have you seen? So you hold it down. Voila. See how beautiful it is. You can see that part has hold everything. Exactly. So this is the bottom that we're going to put on it. Just have to scratch at the bottom of it. Scratch, then you just use your glue. You make sure you check the bottoms if it has no design on it. You make sure that the designs are facing as one direction. You make sure the designs are facing one direction. If there's a design on it, you make sure you take closer look at the design so that you won't misplace the direction design on the bottoms. I hope you understand what I mean. So you just have to put your glue on it, then you just stick it there. Morai FC, I want to say thank you to all. Thank you for liking, thank you for sharing, thank you for subscribing, thank you for commenting. God bless everybody. God bless everybody. God bless you all. I will appreciate it. You guys keep me moving. So let's keep on moving. So we have something beautiful like this, to understand. Just like this. So beautiful. Morai FC. It is what it is. So you just have to, if you want to pop the neck, you can pop the neck, put zip at the shoulder, or you can do turnover. Just have to do the turnover. Whatever decision that you want to take here is up to you. Put your word pocket. Have you seen the lines in between? Obviously there's a line there. That's what you're gonna get when you sew at that part and you open that part. You can see there'll be a line. You can see, have you seen this line at the tip of it? Yeah, that's why I don't prefer this line. I'll prefer using my hand to stitch, then to prevent you from all this line that you see. Morai FC, it is well. Thank you. Me out. God bless you all.